MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
Round one continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Toronto Raptors have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Celtics? Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. You'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards. The star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Tillman in at the center filling out the middle. And for Toronto, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Tick is out there at prime time, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. You take a look at the Raptors. They have a chance to end things right here, Greg, on their floor, up 3-1. What's their mindset? You've been here before. What's their mindset coming into this one?
Well, I think this is where they expected to be when the series began, and they have their eyes on a much bigger prize down the road. So the last thing they want to do is drop this one and prolong this thing. I think they will probably have more intensity tonight than we've seen through the first 4 games.
And as you always say, just take care of business.
Yes, sir.
To the inside. Oh, and the can by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Celtics with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. There's a screen. The 3. Tatum with another miss. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Primetime. Pass to Dick. Here's Primetime. Taken away by Holiday. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Yeah, look. That's a Drew Holiday special. Turning defense into offense.
Here's Primetime. Here he goes. Comes up empty down low. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's White missing.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Dick can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Barnes. Tatum against Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Tatum from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Raptors with the lead. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Primetime, the pass to Barnes. Here's Primetime. Back to Barnes. Rebounded by Tatum.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Primetime. Barnes screen on Holiday. Primetime, the pass to Pirtle. Fires from deep. And it's Primetime missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And they take the lead.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Primetime. Scoreless thus far. To the paint, trying to get something going. And it's finished off inside by Pirtle.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. Hot pass to Pirtle. To Barry. Good ball over here by the Raptors. Here's Primetime. The Raptors need to get a shot. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Shoots over Dick. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Holiday. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score. That is really good work there on the offensive play.
Brown outside. And Holiday kicks to White. The kick out to Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holiday's got 7.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
Barnes screen on Holiday. Bobbed up there for Barnes. No good that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Here's Brown. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Tillman. Outside Holiday. Boston needs to get off a shot. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He picked up 39 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Shot from 12. Tatum passes to Tillman. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Hurdle with a screen on Holiday. Down low. Out to Barry. Dick passes to Barnes. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. Shoots it up. And it's Primetime missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
The kick out to Tatum. Buries it from three-point range.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. There's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Boucher.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Celtics leading by 7. And White hits to Holiday. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Primetime, and that one good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Poke loose. Drives to the hoop. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Holiday.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kate is checked in, and Walker subbed in for Jared White. Brown outside. Here's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jaylen Brown proving to be a tough customer.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Brown drops them both. Here's Primetime. 5 points in the game. Abaji. Off target from three-point range.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got them on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse.
And the dunk by Boucher.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Brown. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Now, here's Boucher. And a miss there on the triple. 1:49 left in the first quarter, and the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brown.
Substitution. Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Pass to Tatum. The three from Tatum, and he's good on the three ball. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
Solid from three. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Primetime, the pass to Abaji. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
The three from Tatum. Primetime grabs the ball.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Celtics leading by 7. Walker the pass to Pritchard. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Walker dishes to Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 9.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Fires from way outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Primetime and at the point guard. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Primetime. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Pritchard. Good D by Barnes. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Primetime. Pass to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. And here is Tatum. Trey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Inside. And the dunk by Boucher.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Boston leading by 8. Here's the three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. That 3 off the mark. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Walker. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Keita gets it to go. And so here's Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Here's primetime. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Barnes against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. The Raptors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum looking around. A shot missing. Nice D from Barrett. Here's Primetime. He's got 13. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Boucher.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley out to the right wing. Here's Hauser. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. And Grady Dick subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Tillman, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Walker. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Primetime.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Barnes the screen. Primetime, the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Outside Holiday. And the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself down. It's a little early for that second foul.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Holiday with the 3. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Totally in rhythm with his team. Barnes goes up high for that alley-oop.
And so White will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Brown. Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Brown the pass to Primetime. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Celtics leading by 4. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Purple. Tatum gets to Holiday. They set the pick. Out to White. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Primetime's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barnes. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the floater. Pass to White. To the middle. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in, and quickly in for Bruce Brown. Raptors trail by 7. Hurdle with a screen on Holiday. Going inside.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring line.
Here's Tatum. And Pirtle sends it back. Toronto working the ball around now.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Boston leading by 3. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Screened by Pirtle. Primetime, the pass to Pirtle.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Pass to Tillman. Here's Hauser. And here's Brown outside. Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Primetime. Now here is Pirtle. Off target with the jump hook. Outside, White. Holiday. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Abaji can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Primetime. 17 points in the game. Pass to Abaji. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Primetime, the pass to Abaji. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Holiday's fiery. Tough to keep up with.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. The Raptors making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Primetime. Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. To Holiday. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Down low. And it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. And that one's good, Abaji. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Holiday from downtown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Second free throw, no good.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Holiday against Quickly. Now here is Holiday. T right on him. Pocket 6. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the inside. Stolen. 51 seconds left in the first half. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Raptors shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's prime time. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's White. Can't hit that one. Here's prime time. 23 points in the game. Boucher the screen. He lobs it up. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hey folks, here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half for the Boston Celtics.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but myself don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Chet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Tatum. On the court right now for the Celtics. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. Then it's Tatum, then it's Holiday, and it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Raptors with the lead. Here's primetime. Pass to Dick. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, White. Tatum on the wing. Jacks up a 3. A 3 from Tatum.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. On the wing run, Garrett covering. Back to Brown. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On pass to Pirtle. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Tatum no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's primetime, guarded by Holiday. Back to Barnes. Pass to primetime. Barnes screen on Holiday. Primetime, the pass to Barnes. Hooked away. Here's Tillman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Boston, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's primetime. 23 points in the game. Pass to Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on that one.
At the line for
He hits the second from the line. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Here's Tillman. Brown trying to free himself up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you gotta love the people who get in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pirtle with a screen on Holiday. A pass to Pirtle. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Tillman. And here's Holiday. And White kicks to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas where rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Prime time, the pass to Barnes. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Pass to Prime time. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Prime time's got 25 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum down low. Counted and the foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
For Boston, they have been getting it down at the line, 10 for 12.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's Prime time. A rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barrett against Tatum. The shot, no good. Here's Prime time. He's got 25. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. 28 points for him.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Brown outside. Tillman. Tatum against Barnes. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Tatum.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
They get it back. Prime time. Here's Pirtle. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Pirtle's got 19 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively.
I just want to play, y'all.
Reason.
Super Bowl ring.
Win a lot of games.
Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. Pass to Holiday.
She can't support you when you're playing NBA 2K and you're in the playoffs.
In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Toronto leading by 3.
This is the last chance a lot of men have to live out their dream of playing in the NBA by being on the court with the boys. Being in the field with the boys. NBA does a better job at my career.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
It's the last chance.
Pritchard passes to Tillman.
Last opportunity.
Stolen by Barnes. Pushing it up. Prime time shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Brown against Howard. Over Brown. And Pirtle sends time, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And the call will be against Prime Time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I just want to play. Super Bowl ring.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. All for run. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Prime Time. Here's Boucher. Brown the pass to Prime Time. There's the drive, and he gets it to go. 34 points for Prime Time.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Picked them clean. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high and stops the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Outside Holiday.
I just want to play.
Outside Tatum. No good on the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here's Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got the lead up to 13.
I just want to play. Super Bowl ring.
Three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them.
Giant in New York like Saquon.
Pritchard passes to Holiday.
Super Bowl ring. I just want to play. I just want to play.
Screen on Brown.
Super Bowl ring. Yes, Shannon Sharper's right.
Holiday against Brown.
Yes, Shannon Sharper's right.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Prime Time, the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And here is Tatum. He's got 27. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Lobs it up for Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
You love how Tatum gets others
Super Bowl
involved.
ring. I just want to play.
He doesn't want to do it all by himself out there.
Here's Prime Time. He's got 34. Here's Abaji. To the paint. Prime Time's shot is good. That's 36 points for Prime Time.
And they're forcing the ball inside.
Super Bowl ring. I just want to play. I just want to play. Yo, you got to do more than just score.
Against Brown. That one falls.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Prime Time. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Tillman. Brown outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pritchard passes to Tillman. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it. And they need more of it.
And the Raptors making a change here. Konchar's checked in. Here's Prime Time, guarded by Holiday. They set the pick, and here's Brown outside, and the 3-ball is good. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Hauser. Walker in the post. He's covered by Brown. Walker's shot is off. Raptors leading by 16. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Boucher, the screen. Throws it up high. Throws down the alley-oop slam. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Holiday. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Prime time, the pass to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Boucher with a screen on Holiday. Prime time. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Walker. Knocked loose. Pass to Boucher. Here's prime time. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Raptors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've been able to. That's good from prime time. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Quickly against Brown. Here's Keita. A 3-ball. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got
Super Bowl rings.
And so it's Toronto with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Raptors leading by 16. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Mitchell. And it's Dick in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Rebound, Boston. Now Walker to the wing on the left. And here's Tatum for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Quickly. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. And no good. Raptors leading by 18. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Tatum. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Dick passes to Mitchell. Inside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there to the hammer.
Here's Pritchard, quickly covering. Pritchard passes to Queta. Now Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot, and the jumper falls for him.
It's easy. Been like two. And this is that is wilding, Archer. The game is not even over. Shit's easy.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
Yeah, that one from C to Z.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
All the officials are all over that one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Outside Holiday. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. Primetime, the pass to Brown. Out left of the wing. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. And it's Primetime missing. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum with it. And stolen by Barnes. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Diggs checked in for Bruce Brown.
Now into the lineup for your number 1.
And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Trying to end the drought. And Pirtle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. White down low. Dick defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Fires the 3.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Here's Primetime. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good.
Number 3.
And the second free throw, good. The Celtics shooting 44% in the fourth. He swipes the ball away again.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable. Tatum finds Holiday. He blocks it again.
defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Prime time. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's off on the first one, so it's both teams making substitutions. Good on the second free throw. Now a timeout called by Boston. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. They have control the whole series. And they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
If they keep trying to glitch this is what's going to happen.
Face just like this stuff is big. Snake, at the next cross. Standing there. Smashing in a nigga, still a smasher, girl, chin. Nigga, they tell the nigga shit. They said he's full of nigga shit.
Second round, win this and look one step from the finals.
And you got one more. Now go. This way to the finals.